Hello everyone, my name is Jasmo and today is Tuesday. Oh my god, and my hair is blonde and doing weird things today. So yes, wow, that looks kind of awful. we'll just ignore that for today. Shall we? Yes. And it's still Nano. It is Tuesday. Nano, how many days in are we? 14? It is 14 days into National Novel Writing Month. I've got about a little less than 9,000 words left to put into my story. And I'm hoping that tomorrow I will hit that mark. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing 2 streams, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. And the morning one is going to start at 10 a.m. Eastern, which is 7 a.m. Pacific, 8 o'clock Mountain, 9 o'clock Central. In the morning, in the AM. And then I'll go for 3 hours or maybe 4 hours depending, and then I'll take an hour lunch-ish, and then I'll start my afternoon stream the same time as I always do at 3 p.m. Eastern or noon Pacific. And right now, my goal, I realized my goal from yesterday is not to really sprint anymore, but to go back and start adding in stuff. I think I have all the scenes that I would like to have. I just need to expand upon them, a few words here, a few words there. But I will still have these group sprints up down here in the corner. Indeed. So I'm gonna be reading and adding, and basically that's pretty much it. Oh my god. My hair is gonna bug the shit out of me. I'm pretty sure. It looks good in a mirror. It looks okay in a mirror, but it looks even worse on stream. I'm vain. I'm just a touch vain. Anyways, I am literally going to read and add. That's what I did a little bit this morning. I added a couple words here, a couple words there. That sort of thing. Melody, good afternoon. How are you doing? Hope everyone's having a wonderful day, and I'll keep repeating that as people come in, hopefully. I kind of feel like Nano has reached the point, for some, is where it's winding down for them. And not because they're like getting near their word count goal, it's because it's 14 days in. And if you've been writing a little bit every day, it might be starting to wear you down a little bit. Or you're just exacerbated, however you pronounce it, exacerbated, to just like, I gotta type at least a few hundred words every day. Oh my god, I can't find the time. The time is gone. That sort of thing. It's like, it's okay to take a break. Lady's still working on that essay, so today is Essays aren't very fun to write, but you can actually have fun writing essays. They don't have to be as dry and lackluster as teachers would have you believe, I think. Yes. Oh, I know why my hair looks doubly awful. I got it touched. I got my roots touched up today, and because I'm super blonde and I have really dark eyebrows. Morbid, good afternoon. Yes, Melody, it is super okay to take a break from your writing, but don't take too long of a break, because if you really want to be dedicated to finishing your words, you gotta pace yourself and pace your breaks. It's like, take a break, but then don't just let it fall by the wayside. And it is still cold and flu season, so you might be feeling a little bit icky from work, maybe a little bit run down, stuffy nose, runny nose, you're really tired all the time. Drink plenty of water, maybe take a multivitamin or at least vitamin C, wash your hands often, preemptively eat chicken noodle soup or soups that have carrots, celery, and onion in them. And any other vegetables that are in them. Vegetable soups can be just as good as chicken noodle soup. I am platinum. I'm so platinum today. I got this done this morning, so I'm not used to it. I really like my hair at the 4-week grow out mark. I don't know. I think it's because there's just enough root color in there to tie my hair to the rest of my face, because my eyebrows are like super dark when my hair is this light. And the rule of thumb, I guess, for aesthetics is if your hair is really light, your eyebrows should be about 2 shades darker, and if your hair is like really dark, your eyebrows should be 2 shades lighter to look balanced and or correct. And right now my hair makes my eyebrows look about 5 shades too dark. I know this. I am okay with this. I gotta be. I have an elderly gal who does my hair for much less expensive than other places. Yeah, she works out of her house. They converted like their sunroom or something into like a professional looking salon. The floor, the paint, like everything. She's got her sink, the little dryer chair, everything. And she's been working out of her house for I don't know how long, and she makes more money now than she ever did working in an actual place with other beauty people. And there's like heavy machinery outside again. Morbid, you are not colorblind. You're not colorblind. You took that color test and you got like all but one right. You were not colorblind. What do you do for green hair, etc.? Same thing. Like, no matter what shade, what color your hair is, it matters how light or dark it is. You could have lime green hair, and if you wanted your eyebrows to also be green, you would have 2 shades darker of green eyebrows. Or at least 2 hues darker of any other color for eyebrows. They don't have to be green eyebrows for green hair. You could have purple hair, green eyebrows, but your eyebrows, depending on the purple, if it's a light lavender, slightly darker green. If it's a deep dark purple, you'd have a slightly lighter green. Right? Yeah. Anyways. Professor Oates, good to see you. Welcome back. I tried to fix the ranking today. I found out the ranking on my Ankbot. Let me just pop it over here. I had these numbers insanely huge, but I also found out why. Here's everybody's ranks over here. No, on the thing. If you use this right here, assign ranks based on the amount of hours or points, and the points are the krill, because I just named them krill in my chat. That's the currency, and I had this set on hours instead of currency. So on my general dudes, you had to have 100 hours to get the first rank. 100 freaking hours instead of 100 points. I thought it was on the point system and not the hour system. So I think Technol's like the only one at the lowest rank, and Technol has 115 hours. I think Melody also is down there too, or up there too on it. But eventually Ankbot should come back. Cy the Rider, hello. Ankbot should correct itself and people should have actual rankings. And I also changed it, if my fingers can line up right, that you'll now know not only how much krill you have, but how many hours you've spent watching this stream or leaving this stream up or what have you, or anything. So I have a word sprint going, and it's going to start in about a minute. Missing an L there. But I'm going to be reading and then fixing. I'm not actually going to keep track of my word count today, unless I end up just writing a huge freaking paragraph. Nice. You become a regular here in the channel, which means you earn like an extra krill every minute. And the Pine Lord, hello. Thank you so much for your bits. Cheers to you. You become a regular at hour 5. Okay. Today is also date night. Well, I arbitrarily decided, I think, on Sunday that Tuesday was going to be our date night because it was the only night Jim didn't have meetings past 6 o'clock in the evening, and it's one of the only nights my mom isn't coming over to exercise, so I got it. It was kind of coincidence.
Let the writing begin.
Write your butts off. It was coincidence that I was getting my hair done today. I haven't put any makeup on, but I did put a couple clear coats over my nails that are gonna get cut tomorrow, so I figured why not go all out, and I'm gonna go for, I don't know why, I'm vain. Going for a neutral palette today. Yes, date night. Dinner and a movie. Probably, we are gonna go see Thor Ragnarok, but we collectively have no idea where we are going for dinner. And we do have options. We do have plenty of options. Just about any Mexican restaurant would be friendly to... Well, we also may not care. I don't know. Yeah, because Jim and I are vegan, like both together. I didn't drag him into it. He was totally on board about it. And there are a couple of restaurants around here that can accommodate that simply by, like, if we go to a Mexican restaurant, just ask for no sour cream, no cheese. If you go to a place that has veggie burgers, just ask for no cheese or mayo. If you go to a sushi place, they actually do make fish-free sushi. So we have, and there's a pad thai place that also does like tofu-based dishes, which is amazing. All right, Professor Oak's gonna sprint. I'm gonna start reading. I may not read out loud at first. But yeah, focus time. Focus, people. We got about 18 and a half minutes into this sprint, if anyone would like to join or is joining us. Oh my god, they're... Whoa! Alrighty. I'll shut up now and get to work. Okay, apparently 10 minutes is not enough for me yammering. Oh, this is what I wrote yesterday, and it kind of felt odd and awful. Yeah, I'm basically not editor mode, I am adding mode. I'm in the addition mode. There we go. I use the word realize and realizing a lot. I'm gonna say not pranks, but games. Yes. Alright, Paintfish making it rain on everybody. Good. We're all good today. We're good today, yes. 15 minutes left in this sprint. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Places where there are words missing. Yes, yes. Um, I need dad jokes. I just realized this. I think I need some dad jokes. Mainly because Chiff is a dad, but like animal-based dad jokes. Oh Christ, not, yeah, like zero human reference at all, and like the jokes have to be centered around forests, the meadows, and the animals available in those spaces. So no domestic critters, no cows, no horses, unless they're wild horses or wild cows. There are wild cows, but I think they're only in Europe. There may be some in the US. I don't know. Sigh the writer. I know many dad jokes. Pine Lord, you're right. Yeah. If you guys want to leave a couple of dad, like, I do have parameters for these dad jokes, though. Got about 12 minutes left in the sprint. There are parameters. They gotta be around, like, wild animal life in a meadow. Ooh. Sigh that's a good one. So random sound. Oh, that's alright, lady. That's alright. Spelling. No human references. Like, it's a challenge. And I will totally, like, put your names in here, too. For if yes. Sigh, yes. There you go. There you go. I'm going to make a list. I'm going to make a list. Boop. Do 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 do. Well, I should just boop, boop, boop. There you go. I will keep literally like a dialogue going. I can use that. Anything that has zero human reference in it. That's okay, but that is gonna be a challenge. The one reason why the dad jokes came to mind is because Roxy mentioned his jokes and his games. So having some dad jokes that he can start slipping in there would be amazing. Sigh and Pine be on fire for them jokes. Ah, Killer Monk, welcome back. Just lurking? Well, enjoy your lurk. And I tweaked that first piece for you this morning. I tweaked the first piece, so he doesn't look super pale anymore. So he looks like our other dude. And I did get your other image downloaded, and I'm thinking of a way to approach it because it's going to be a little bit more loose in my terms of painting. Would they know about? Oh, they totally would. They totally would. Sigh, that's amazing. Make sure I know who's doing that. Alright, thank you, Sai. Thank you, thank you. If anyone else thinks up of crap sprint, yeah, Sai, get to sprinting. If anyone who isn't sprinting, or even while you are sprinting, if you think of an animal-based dad joke that has no human references in it, please feel free to share. I may or may not use them, I don't know, but I would really love to have them. Because it would be awesome. I really want to try to creep some in there somewhere. Because we do have about 8 minutes left in our sprint. Lord, you're amazing. You guys are awesome. Okay. I guess food-based puns as well. Actually, food-based puns, animal-based puns, dad jokes, puns. Yes, both, definitely. It's gonna get so huge. Justin, welcome back. How are you doing? Good to see you again. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day today. On this Tuesday, the 14th of November. I was about to say winter. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a double stream. I'm probably going to repeat this a bunch. I'm going to be doing a double stream. One in the morning and one in the afternoon. To push for as much wordage as possible. To get as much words as possible. And you know what I did? I covered up the sprint. There we go. Got less than 4 minutes left in this sprint. Okay. Uncover this. There we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, Justin's still sick, staying home from school today, but you're feeling much better? That's good. That's good you're feeling better. Best of vibes. Got about 2 minutes left in the sprint. 2-minute warning. I'll just keep a little tab on those. I would think so, Justin. Yeah, a semicolon is for when your sentences could be 2 sentences or they could string together as a whole sentence by themselves. I think that's what a semicolon is used for. I am not a writer. I'm not a professional writer, I'm a hobbyist writer. Of course I did go through English classes and all that stuff, but I remember just about nothing from them. So I don't know all the rules and whatnot. Got about a minute left in the sprint. Okay. Oh, then I have to find places to put these.
Time's up.
Time is up, everybody. Get your word counts in. Okay, we'll take a 5-minute break and then do another one. Everybody morbid got in there. Okay. Don't have to put in your word count if you don't want to. That's alright. I'm not putting it in because I'm not actually writing solid paragraphs. I saw Paige doing one, I think. Morbid, I will still be doing the 20-minute sprints, but I won't be sprinting myself. I'm at the point where I've kind of run out of things to write, and now I need to read through everything that I've written so far and start adding in things. It's not the editing phase per se, but it's close to it. It's very close to it. Where can I put this? It's just in a very awkward, precarious spot. That's where I can put this. Oh, I tried really hard here. We'll do this. We'll do this so we have a little bit more space. There we go. Okay. Okay. Yes, Professor Oates, this does mean I have written my story to the very end. Which I'm making like a ugly face because because I didn't get to the 50,000 words yet. I'm before this stream started, was at 41,313 words. Close, but not close enough. Thank you. Yeah, it is very surreal to have written the ending of the story because the way the beginning was going, the beginning was so long and I didn't break out of it that I thought the rest, like each next part of the story was going to be just as long, which would have meant I would have had like 100,000 word novel or more. But such was not the case. All of the following parts after the beginning were super short. They were super short. And so after I read these last winter scenes, the little add-in parts, I'm gonna go back to the original story and start reading through it, adding bits and pieces, making notes of where I want to insert these winter scenes, etc. That is what today and tomorrow and the rest of the month is going to be until I get the 50,000 words. Yeah, setting the scene, it does take a very long time, especially because there's a ton of critters that live in this meadow, even though there's only a handful that matter, that are like the actual front and center characters. But all the other animals need to be mentioned, and all those beautiful details need to be mentioned to help paint the scene. And I think I painted the scene really, really well in the first part, but then I didn't paint the scenes afterwards. I just literally, like, we already know what the characters look like, so I'm not going to describe them, and everyone know what a blue sky looks like, so I'm not going to really try to describe that. But those do need to be described. It was the word sprints. They kind of knock not the quality out, but some of the nuances. Sprinting for me definitely knocked out the nuances that I could have put in if I was taking a little bit more time. Nice. Nice. Next sprint, we're just hopping right in. We're just hopping right in. And I am going to gather these dad jokes and puns in hopes of inserting them somewhere, or at least giving my brain some uplifty things.
Let the writing begin.
Not feelings, just like the vibe. There we go. The vibe. A better vibe in certain parts. Okay. 15 minutes on this sprint, and then I'm going to take a stand-up break, and then there will be another sprint at the top of the next hour on the hour. which means the same thing. Anyways. Anyways. Okay. Oh, this is the eagle. The eagle did not turn out the way that I wanted it to. I wanted them to have more of a verbal relationship in this last scene than not. And that wasn't quite how it turned out yesterday. Because I wrote this particular scene, I think, from scratch, almost, in its entirety. Okay. Okay. How many winter scenes are there? 5 or 6? 6. And there could be... That seems a little bit excessive to me, but I think they'll fit in just fine. Especially if I try to break my original story into chapters. These would end up being chapters, which means I could elaborate on them more instead of having them being little tiny interjections that just kind of tell you how the people left behind are doing. Okay. And I do not mind being interrupted while I stream. It is totally a-okay with me. I interrupt myself all the time. Distractions. Distractions. They're everywhere. Okay. I'm gonna put you like that. There we go. Okay. Pine Lord, you are amazing. You are amazing. Oh, and Justin, just if you're wondering, over here on this purple thing, I have dad jokes and puns from Pine Lord and Sai the Writer because Squirrel Dad over here in the story, as serious as he is, used to be like really big into games and jokes, and he's a dad, so dad jokes, why not? But the stipulation for these puns and dad jokes is that they have to be completely animal-based with no human influence whatsoever. So yes. Major props to Sai the Writer and the Pine Lord for those. Thank you guys. How many regular chapters are there then? I have no idea. I have no idea. It really depends. It just really depends on so many things. You as a writer, how many parts of the story you end up having by the time you get to the end of it. You could have 10 chapters in your book and be 100 pages long. You could have 30 chapters in your book and be 100 pages long. I don't know how many chapters there's going to be. Especially since, like, the first part of my story is like a huge solid piece of concrete. It's gonna be hard to chip it into separate pieces. I think. I have not read back over it since I started it, so I don't know for sure. Okay. Well, I can... There we go. It's like obscenely bright outside today. Oh, Justin, on the original story, there are no chapters. It's just one big, long, continuous thing. That doesn't mean there aren't breaks in the story, it's just that I did not plan to have chapters originally for the story, so there are no chapters. I'm thinking of breaking it down into chapters so I can more easily integrate these winter scenes. Hopefully that helps. That's taking out a few words, that's fine. Got about 6 minutes left in this sprint. I'm definitely going to make some changes back to the original story, mainly with just like capitalizing certain things like the seasons. And the circle. While it's not really a religion, it was just a fact. And I mentioned it's not really a religion because it's kind of what it felt like. Got about 5 minutes left in the sprint. I don't want it to be seen as religion, but more of just it is a thing that they all follow and they know it's going to happen. I'm just gonna say the circle. It's just gonna be called the circle. And I don't know if it's gonna be the circle? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, because it's less human mentality, but it's imposing human mentality on animals, so what would animals be like if they didn't know human anything? That's really difficult. Okay. Sometimes I'm just re-clarifying who is being spoken about in the sentence. That's one thing I've noticed, is that sometimes writers, they'll be talking about two people, and if they're of like the same gender or they're using gender neutral pronouns, sometimes you get confused as to who they're speaking about, or who, like, basically which person are they talking about. So that's why they repeat names, or a physical attribute, or their title. Yeah. Got about 3 minutes left in the sprint. As much as a scroll can look intimidating. There we go. Jesus. Fluffled. Fluffled apparently is a word to my fingers. Got about 2 minutes left. 2-minute warning. Blizzards bury things. So even if you're a scavenger, it might be hard to find a buried something or other unless you have the nose of certain types of animals. Or even the eyes of certain types of animals to see something different in your landscape. Scavin. There you go. E. Got about a minute left. Okay. Which means I'm gonna get up and take a stand-up break, and we'll have a 10-minute break after this sprint, and at the top of the next hour we will have a 20-minute sprint. Fine, Lord. Agreed. This I'll have to fix. This, oh, 2, 1.
Bing! Time's up.
Time is up, and I'm gonna take my break now. I'm gonna get up, stretch, all of that good stuff. If you have been watching or writing for a while, I highly encourage you do the same, and I will meet you guys back here in about 3 minutes. Alright, we are back. Thank you for sticking with me through that short break. We're still going to take a bit of a writing break, starting at the top of the hour for our next sprint. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. There we go. 20 minutes. Make it public. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's ridiculously bright outside. Anyway, okay. Things and such and things. My. How is everyone doing? Either nano or not nano, just like at work. Hanging out, trying not to strangle your coworkers sometimes. There we go. Got about 6 minutes. 6 minutes until we start our next sprint. There we go. Oh, that's right. If anyone would like to be my buddy on the Nano website, please feel free to do so. I will add you back. And that way you can be in the word sprint if you would like to be. But you don't have to be. You can just listen to the stream. Oh, lady, you're sprinting your essay and it's due tomorrow. Dang. Morbid. Oh, that makes it all the worse for Pine Lord. Oh. Lady, you can do it. You can do it. Let's see, do I have coffee left? I do, just a little bit. And then a bottle of water. Which is now a bottle of water. Okay, there we go. Things. Okay. Today is Tuesday. Oh, today is Tuesday. All right, the 14th. I honestly feel when I stream, I almost need to fill out a sheet of lined paper like I would be doing for like a grade school assignment. Just so I can be like, yeah, this is my name, first, last name. This is today's date. And this is what I'm doing. You need 1.5 more pages trying to drag it out so much. Oh. I would ask what kind of essay you're writing, but essays pretty much always follow the same formula. You have your introduction paragraph that mentions, I get like however many points that you have, like 3 points, right? That you're trying to make or prove or reinforce or just talk about. And so that's your introduction, 3 points. And then you're following, you should at least have 3 paragraphs after your introduction, 1 for each point. And you can expand on that if you want to. And then you basically make your conclusion after that, that restates your 3 points and why you think the point of them is what it is, depending on your assignment. But that should get you at least 5 paragraphs. Oh. Tech Angel. And get you at least 5 if you have 3 points to make in your introduction. And I found out that was like the magic key thing that I never realized when I was writing. It's like my senior year of English, I finally figured out that that was the exact thing they wanted you to do. Basically, make your introduction to the topic, list your points out, like specifically, or if you're a more creative person, be more nuanced about them, and then paragraph of point 1, paragraph of point 2, paragraph of point 3, and your conclusion, you literally restate it again. It's weird. It's weird. It's like they're testing you that you understand what you're writing about. I'm not being facetious or condescending, honestly. I just, like, it took me forever because to do essays like that, because I was more of a storyteller than, like, a technical writer. And essays, I think, are more technical, right? They are technical. They're more technical than storytelling, and I really like storytelling. The times that I could do storytelling in my written essays are the times that I got good grades on my English papers. And Tech Angel just plot twisted in a different direction than what you had intended in the beginning. Excuse me while the story takes a sharp turn. Where's the brakes? Oh my. Go with the flow. Go with it. Have fun. Go with it. I kind of love it when that happens. That's right. This is conjointed. Got about a minute left until we start our sprint. Oh, lady. If you're typing up your paper, and it is for like if it's for any class that you're making an essay for, the MLA format for your essay may be different. Well, there really is only one MLA format, but your teacher should have gave you a guideline as to what it is. So your things may not be single spaced, they might be double spaced. Your essay could have the potential to be double spaced. Depending on who...
Let the writing begin.
Depending on who your teacher is. When did that ever stop being a thing? Is double spacing your essays? I know it was a thing in grade school, and it was a thing in high school. And I think it was a thing in college? That was quite a ways away for me a long time ago, so I cannot recall. I do have, I do have essays and term papers guideline thing just hanging out in my drawer over here. There's paper basics, research and documentation, search strategy, taking notes that I would be more than happy to share with you if you would like. Yeah, quick study at library, reasoning. Here you go, reasoning. And things like that. So lady, if you want anything, help nudges the like for your essay, I would be happy to do that as I try to knock all of my stuff over on my desk. What was I gonna do? Oh, that's right, I'm going fishing with you guys. There we go. And Bumble, hello. Good to see you again. How are you doing? We've got about 18 and a half minutes in our sprint to go. I should probably have read this. Oh my god, the ranks work. I think the ranks are working, because that's the rank Melody should be. Oh, is that true? Is that true? Is that very, very true? Yes, it is very, very true. Okay. Yes! Oh my god. Sorry, the ranks are working! The actual named ranks are finally working. I am tickled. I am so tickled. Yeah. Dude. Sorry, I forgot I had these. These belong to my mom. Yeah, and then there's also like technical business writing. Yeah, I have a technical business writing guide, and it's like just a mini booklet that's been laminated. But yeah, I totally forgot I had that just swinging around in my drawer. What else do I have in here? I'm distracting. I'm trying to procrastinate. On 1 to 10, how tickled am I that I found these? Probably a good solid 4 out of 10. I'm tickled, but it's not like super ecstatic. Reading Blaine's Caloric Kiss, the Pseudoscience Tryst, was like a 10 out of 10 tickled because of all the pseudoscience that was in it. I was just, yes, yes. Paintfish, you're rigging it. Paintfish is rigging it. Are you serious? Nobody else won again. You really have to keep up on playing the game to get not to like push you guys to play the game, but to get like a better sense of the overall median of things, because the game is played so few times. 16 minutes left in the sprint. Yeah, I don't really have a good sample size for the results of the game because we've played it so few times. Oh, sorry, Pine Lord. I'm kind of a literal person. Especially when I don't have a voice and intonation or body language to read. So I take words nearly at face value. Nearly. Okay, anyways. Back to me doing a sprint. Or at least a reading sprint at this point. Okay. Yeah. There needs to be something in here. There needs to be something in here, but I need to read the rest of it first too. Okay. There, that's better, that's better. Oh, tech, that would be nice. That would be nice. Wordwin, hello, how are you doing? Oh my god, it's been a while. It's been a while. How are you? Are you doing nano this year? I've seen mostly games, I think. I do see when you go on live, but seriously, every time you're live, I am away from my computer, and I'm away from my computer a lot more than I would like to be, but it's healthier that way. Justin, I can do that. Don't like nano, already too much stress in life. That's alright. There are quite a few people that are like, I cannot do nano this year because life. Life. Oh, nice tech. Nice. That's awesome. I do have my biology papers, specifically, and then the stories that I wrote for like a creative writing class, but that's about it. It's only a handful. Oh, I do have a few journals that I've kept too, for no reason other than the memories. Alright, alright. Here we go. Pine Lord. Mm-hmm. Alright. Alright. Oh, this is all sorts of messed up. Yeah, there's like a whole conversation that was missed. I need to have an argument. I need to have an argument. Got about 10 minutes left in this sprint. And more, there needs to be more words. There needs to be way more words. Dialogue, actually, just a lot. Okay. Yes, Tech Angel, yes. I will be keeping track of my word count overall. Indeed. Indeed. Let me open up the original. The original has not changed yet, so that will always be a constant. So... I'll do that for now. I'm hoping as I'm going through and adding tidbits here and there that I will magically get 9,000 more words in somewhere. Okay. 9 minutes left in the sprint, and I need to talk something out. This part of the story, I need to talk this out. So... It is starting to warm up in the meadow from the winter. Basically, everything's kind of defrosting, and this bald eagle comes along that has not been mentioned yet in the story, except for vaguely at the very beginning. So this bald eagle shows up, and he's kind of starving. He's actually really, really hungry, really starving, and I'm gonna say that he's lived off carrion for basically the entire winter. There might be like an elk or a large critter that was nearby that died in the first blizzard, because there was a really bad, huge blizzard. And if the eagle was like one of the few that knew about it, that body would have sustained him for most of the winter. So it's at the end of the winter, he's really hungry. He's come to the meadow to see if anyone else had died during the winter, to see if he could take them so he could eat. But everyone in the meadow is kind of like a family. But they all know what the circle of life is, and that, like, some animals do eat other animals, and, like, they're aware of that, they're okay with it, for the most part. Chiff is upset at this eagle. Like, Squirrel Dad is upset at this eagle because the eagle ended up eating Polly, which was, like, the dearest member of their community. But the eagle only ate Polly after she died during the spring storm at the very beginning. It feels very rigged, Pine Lord. It feels very, very rigged. Oh, that's because regulars have a higher chance of winning, and subscribers, which equals me, has the highest chance of winning. Just any subscribers actually have the highest chances of winning, quite a bit. So just a normal person who's not a regular gets about a 40% payout and a 40% chance at winning. Regulars get a 60% chance of winning and 60% more of their coin as payout, and subscribers have 70% chance of winning and getting 70% of their earnings. Moderators only have a 10% chance at winning and getting that much more of a payout because they're mods? I don't know. I probably need to rebalance that yet again. Yet again. Anyways. That's right. And I think the everyone loses is set at a really low percentage, so people win 90% of the time. 6 minutes left in this sprint. Anyways, back to this. Chif is upset at the eagle for eating Polly after she died, even though the eagle thought it was a respectable service to her to recycle her life energy back into himself and to their surroundings. So he basically ate what he could of her and then gave the rest of her remains back so she could be buried. And what I found odd today is that I had these animals bury other animals, which I don't know if they've ever done that before. I mentioned it when I was writing that part of the story, that I wanted them to do something to commemorate the ones that they had lost during that storm in the beginning. The only thing I could think of was to bury them. And basically that little commemoration site would become kind of like a flower garden, a remembrance garden, because they haven't had like a mass death ever. And they would probably bury their kind on a regular basis individually as they died anyways. Or like whatever could be salvaged from them in terms of food for the scavengers and the hunters would be done, and then the rest of them would get buried so they could return back into the soil and fertilize that, and that's why their meadow is so awesome. But this is where I have no idea what to do, is that Chif is upset at Sharp, the eagle, basically for eating Polly after she died. That does not sit well with him, even though he knows it's a very natural thing to do. And Sharp has thought that he did a good, like, the normal thing to do, basically, and a good, respectable thing to do, since Polly, they were good friends. Polly was good friends with everybody. So I need to kind of create an argument that starts here. I won't be a messenger for you. I'm gonna go gather the dead bodies that Chif had found to go eat them. We need to start there, have Sharp like re-defend himself and maybe explain a little bit more about the circle to our readers, and it ends in Sharp apologizing about Polly, not because he ate her, but because she died. So this would go away at that point. So we'll, yes, make that kind of painful to look at. Things and such. Got less than 3 minutes left on this sprint. Okay. I will continue to I'm not looking at my keyboard when I type the numbers in, so as long as it's below 500, I let it go. Justin, that's exactly how Chip feels. That is exactly how he feels. I just can't put it into words from his point of view. That's the hard part. That is the hard part. So, okay. Yeah, so Chip is, okay, when Sharp comes to the meadow to find food, he kind of feels obligated to land and ask permission to take the bodies of the ones that died during the blizzard. And that's why Chip says you'll have to ask their families. Because there's some chipmunks and some field mice and maybe some other critters that died, but were preserved because of the weather. The freezing weather would have froze them solid. Chip is telling Sharp to go ask their families, to not ask him to go tell their families that Sharp came by to recycle their loved ones.
Bing! Time's up.
Time is up, everybody. Get your word counts in, take a breather, come up for some air. I guess I'll word count when it stops doing the thingamajig. Okay. It's more than yesterday, I think. This is the original story that we have so far. 5, 1, 5, 8. I've only written an extra, like, 304 words today. Which is okay, because I don't have paragraphs to type right now. So that's the original amount. We'll leave it there, like so. Not many krill were hungry, but a few managed to catch something, which was basically me. Pine Lord, correct. Very correct. And it's not that Chip is immature. He's just, like... Well, I guess he was kind of immature with Polly. They're always joking around, playing games. And yeah, his emotional side is overpowering his rational side and clouding his judgment. Or it's clouding his rationality, right? And that's why he's getting so mad. Or that's why he's so upset over Polly. And why he's so upset at Sharp. So yeah, there needs to be a little talk about the circle. Boop. 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 If you guys want to, I'm setting up another sprint for the half hour. Yep, Morbid at the half hour. Gonna sprint, so that's a little ways away. Little Galileo Flying Bolt, hello, welcome. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Well met. Since you're new here, my name is Jasmo. I'm a variety creative streamer, usually, but during the month of November, I'm just writing for National Novel Writing Month. If you have any questions concerning the story that I am writing or anything else, please let me know. Alright, lady, can't sprint this time, gotta go feed goats, have fun. if I don't see you again, have a great rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out with us. Good luck on your essay. And we will catch you later. I do write outside of November. I usually write on Thursdays and Fridays during my stream time. And I think, yeah, after November, if I'm not done editing this by then, I will continue to edit this on stream. I talk about the circle. Yeah, Pine Lord, a little more tact and grace than that. Just a little bit. Just a little. Okay. There we go. There we go. Paintfish is the bot of my channel. I forgot to add Paintfish bot after its name, so don't mind Paintfish. Paintfish doesn't mean to be rude, because sometimes he'll nudge the chatters and whatnot swimming around. Oh god, Pine Lord. Okay. Okay. In Agner. In anger. There we go. There we go. Krill is just my chat currency that you passively earn while you watch the stream. Pilar, that's better. That's a lot closer. That's almost probably what's gonna be typed. Morbid, welcome back. Yeah. Morwood, you're at the end of book 1, so the story's winding down. You feel like you're slowing down too? You really want to get pepped up and power through it? Well, pep up and power through it. We've got the good music coming in, kind of. I think we're at the beginning of the heroic music slate of this. Yes. Indeed, indeed. Got about 2 minutes left until we start our next sprint. Let's see. If you are also doing Nano and you would like to be my buddy so you can join in on these, that is my profile, and here is a link to the sprints. Or you can just listen to the stream. You don't have to actually join us. That's alright. Oopsie daisy. Oh, sorry. Excuse my yawn. I think there still has to be yes, there has to be a little bit more here. It didn't have to be like a page long of argument between the two. It just has to. I was just missing some dialogue between them. Yeah. Okay. I'm borderline. I don't want to use rage. Rage is too strong of a word. I'm gonna be a little bit petty here.
Ding! Let the writing begin.
Let the writing begin. Shot of espresso without saying anything. Yeah. Sorry. There's this Chiff yelled part. If you can imagine a squirrel yelling. There you go. That's why I'm laughing, is because I'm imagining Chiff just squeak yelling to squeak a whole bunch instead of taking his situation more seriously. That word way too much. This feels really cheesy. This feels incredibly cheesy. Hopefully it won't read as cheesy when I go back and actually read back through it again. Actually, and now this part can stay. Now this part can stay. Where am I? There I am. Okay, I scrolled. I also have to make sure, go back and check that all of my tenses are past tenses. Oh my god. So, tenses. Please. Please, please, please. Anyone who does write, please make sure your tenses, and this is my personal preference and my little rant, please make sure your tenses are all the same. Please. About 15 minutes left in this sprint. Does this story have a title? As far as a working title goes, it is simply Hummer. As in hummingbird, as in Hummer, the name of our main character. I don't know of any other title to go with it. I don't know if Hummer is going to end up being a placeholder or if Hummer is going to be the actual final title. I remember some weird saying in like my 11th grade English class from my English teacher. He said that the most interesting books had 7-syllable titles? Like 7 syllables? Oh, that's right, Wordwin. I think the last time I saw you was before I had surgery. And that was in the spring. Like the early spring. I think. Or was it after? It's been a while. And yeah, I remember. Ginger root, pineapples, ivy rashes, yes. Yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better and you're 1 month free from those poison ivy rashes. Back to tenses. If you've ever read the, the Katniss trilogy, Jesus Christ. The one they made the movies out of? The book tenses switch constantly, and if they hadn't, I would have, like, had absolutely no complaints against the book itself, or the series itself, but the author chose to or didn't notice that they were changing the tenses all the time. I'm really weird in that the Hunger Games. Thank you, Tech Angel. Jesus Christ, I can't remember. I forgot that. The Hunger Games. If you read the books, you'll notice that they switch from past to present tense all the time. And this could just be me personally, but it didn't make sense for them to do that when they did. Like, they could have always put it in past tense. I strategically found ways to put everything in past tense that it would always read in past tense. And I'm sure I have not kept all of my tenses in the past so far because I haven't been paying that much attention. It's actually a really difficult thing to do because sometimes a present tense fits so much better than a past tense. Don't know why. Yep. Wordwind, yes. It's like a super difficult thing to make sure everything is always in the past tense if you are using a past tense. And even if you're using a present tense, oh my god, present tense for me is much more challenging because I haven't done it that much or that often. Got about 11 minutes left in this sprint. Yeah, the had and the had been, yeah. As he... Yeah, and right here's an example, as he always did. For some reason this reads as a present tense, and I could put instead of he, as he always did, you can put as he has always, or as he has always done. Something like that. Yeah, everyone has problem with tenses, yes. As he had always done. Is that better or is that worse? And I don't know. I like this. I like done better than did, and I don't know why. As he always does, Pine Lord, I think would be present tense. Like, unless it's in dialogue, sticking to the tenses is it's kind of awful. Yeah, Wordwind, you could be very, very correct. Oh. Sai the Rider, welcome back. How are you doing? How's your sprinting going? It gets so bright in here. And it's fairly warm, so I'm like rosy cheeked because it is getting toasty. Because the sun's like right there next to my window, that's why. And the heater's on again. Can never find a comfortable spot in the heat. Got about 8 minutes left in this sprint, and then we'll take a 10-minute break. I will take a short stand-up break, and we'll do another sprint at the top of the next hour. Like, what I just wrote, it's not perfect, but it will do for now, so I can let it sink in. So when I read back over it with a fresh mind, hopefully, I can just go, oh yeah, da-da-da-da-da, and make all the changes that I need to or would like to. Ugh, that's kind of sticky. He knew the fallen would be absorbed back into the circle as they always had been. That's the had been. Jesus. Yes, Pine Lord, you may. Yes. Like, links are totally allowed in my chat as long as they are not safe for work, malicious, or have a virus attached to them. Oh, that was the end of that one. Okay. And then a very tiny short scene 6, of which I think I wanted to... Yeah, I could totally expand on this. Okay. This is where those jokes might come in. This might be the thing, the place. 6 minutes left in the sprint. Let's... Oh, there's an S in there. There we go. What is this? I don't get it. I don't think I get it. I think I'm missing something, Pine Lord. I might be missing something. Got about 4 minutes left in this sprint. That's exactly what happened. I do not understand the reference. Even afterward when posting the explanation, I have no idea. I have not played any of the Zelda games. I've only watched Jim play some of them. Got about 3 minutes left. Yeah, are you sure that's from Zelda? Because, there was another game series, that had an opera in it that, like, made little boys cry. And I think that was a Final Fantasy game. Yeah, but there was, like, some really good, heavy, yeah, heart-wrenching writing in the series, and Jim's like, oh my god, I remember that. And it was like he was having a flashback to when he was a little kid playing whatever that is. Ah, all right. Yes, Wordwin, yes, you may. Got less than a minute left. Yeah, I could totally expand on that. And Zealouser, good afternoon. You made it just in time for a break. Pine Lord, I finally got it. I am that dense. You asked if you could post a Zelda hero, which means can you post a link, like a literal URL? Yeah.
Time's up.
Sorry, Pine Lord. I am so sorry I didn't catch that, but I'm gonna take a break, get up, stretch, refill my water bottle, and if you guys have been watching or writing for a while, I highly suggest you do the same, and I will meet you guys back here in about 3 minutes. Alright, we are back. Thank you for sticking with me through that short break. Oh, we're gonna start another sprint at the top of the hour. Oh, I wasn't fast enough. 20. And this particular thing, I see 8 months in all caps in chat, and I don't know why. I don't know why. There's the link for this. Okay. Word went out. Okay. Oh, Pine Lord, never stop being you. Never stop being you. The Witch's Door. Hello, Wine and Writing. Awesome. Oh, the 8 months for word wins. Yeah. Oh my god. That's good, Pine Lord. That is good and comforting to know. Yes, the Witch's Door. Hello, welcome. Hope your day is going well. Hope everyone's day is going well. That you're having a wonderful day today. There we go. 4.5 minutes until we get our next sprint going in. You can join us by hitting the button and becoming a buddy of mine, or you can just listen to the stream for the timer. Either way. Either way is fine. Yes. Okay. I think I was going to expand on this. I was literally going to have... Yeah, instead of leaving it, like, to the imagination, the squirrel dad goes off with all 7 of his squirrel sons to go visit his best friend's grave, we're actually going to type it out. Dang, Wordman. Did you clear it out? Is that why? You were so laden with the poison of ivies? Killer Monk, you're having a horrible day. Oh my. Oh no. Roll with it. Roll with it. It'll be alright. I know that does not sound like great advice, but it's not. It's not great advice. Oh my god. Best of luck finding your keys. Oh, I see. Witch's Door, you're trying to focus on one story for Nano and you're failing. You're not failing. If you can't focus on one and you're writing several at the same time, that all of the words that you were typing still counts. I'm just like, I don't know about the official rules of Nano, so I may have been spreading misinformation. I don't know, because I haven't actually looked, but I take Nano as in write 50,000 words of anything. 10 short stories, some comic scripts, anything. So if you can't focus on one story, just do all of them. Do all of the stories. Oh, word one. Morbid. Yeah, Witch's Door, any words that you've typed in November, I would count them all towards your 50,000 words. I would. Maybe that's what I should actually do, though, is like look up the official standing rules, because I honestly, yeah, how it works. It doesn't work. Okay, this, I think, upset me just a little bit. Oh wait, why does it work now? Fill out your profile, create your blah, select your region, earn badges, get inspired, start writing, update your word count via dashboard, and claim your win. Starting on November 20th, paste the full text of your novel into your word count validator to win. There is nothing in here that says start writing a singular novel. If these are the official rules, yeah. They only want an official word count. If these are the official rules, you don't have to write a singular story, as long as you have typed the words in November. Even if you have continued a story, anything you've written in November counts towards this. So I know Erica, she had written a good chunk of her story already. And when November started, she just started counting the words that she was writing in November. It's not her entire story, but they were still the words. Yeah. I like it. Find out more about how to win. Yeah, there's nothing in here that says that you have to write a singular story. Your ADD is appeased. Awesome. Okay. It does say copy the entire text to your project and paste it into the validator box. Still, I would assume that would be like you put everything in. They're only worried about the word count, not the content.
Ding! Let the writing begin.
Let the writing begin. 20-minute word sprint. I'm gonna continue reading. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing in here that says it has to be a singular thing, a singular story. So you're good. So I have not been spreading misinformation. That makes me happy. You have like 9 novels started. That's awesome. Yeah, Witch's Door, the sprint has already started. 20 minutes, well, 19 and a half-ish. Starting right meow. If you would like to participate, and you don't have to actually click on the button to participate, you can just listen to the stream. That's alright too. I have been spreading Mr. information instead, yes. Fine Lord, yes. Alright. Type. I think I'm gonna... yeah, I wrote a little tiny bit more. 7... I wrote like another 300 words total, so we're at 4192. Update. I'm gonna minus this because the original 5513 always stays the same. I have a chunk of my story that's already done and I'm not touching it right now, and this is the word count of that chunk. This is the chunk that I am updating right now, this 5,000 plus thing right here. So that's the only thing that I am concerned with. Professor Oates, always glad to be of help. Glad you got some progress and got a lot done today. You're very welcome. Very much welcome. Go have a delicious dinner. Thank you very much. I will try to have fun on date night tonight. You have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you later. Yes, the progress is real. Sprints are very helpful, especially in the beginning. In the beginning for nanos, these sprints were totally rocking, like, they were rocking my socks awesomely. Just got a ton written down, typed out. And then the end of my story came and I was like, what now? Like, I was getting precariously close to the end of the actual story being told, and I was like 15,000 words short. So I'm making up that gap slowly but surely. I'm like 8,000 and some change away. Actually, I could just check the stats. How far away? I'm 8,028 words from the final goal. There we go. Wordwin, that's amazing. 70,000 words in 10 days. You had no internet and nothing else to do. That's amazing. Oh my god. Melody would be jealous. Where did Melody go? Oh, work might have come in. She's not said a thing for a very long time. The last time was like an hour ago. And she had cast for the game, and that was that. So I'm assuming work kind of came in. Got about 16 minutes left in this sprint. I'm actually really glad I looked up those like official rules, which is basically just write. Create a little profile on their website to officially partake in the challenge, and update your word count and write. Just write and update your word count. That's all you need. Oh my god. So, sorry. Oh, Melody. Yes. Yes, there are official rules for Nano. There's like 6 of them. There's 6 of them, and it's basically sign up for our website, start writing, validate your word count. That's it. There's no specifics on what you have to write. It does not say it doesn't say write a 50,000 word novel. It just says write and then validate your word count. I was like, got about 15 minutes left in this sprint. Sorry, I'm looking at my regional word count. So you have your personal word count, but if you sign up, or at least find the region, the area that you live in, there are a ton of writers in my home state that I had no clue about, and some of them are in like the tiny backwater towns because we're not like a huge metropolis state. But yeah, I was amazed. There are some folks in a really tiny town that I know of. And I think my region's, like this might be for the whole state that I live in. Together we have written 4 million words. Over 4 million words. It's like 4,015,000. I'm just like mind blown. And we're only halfway through the month about. And a reminder, I'm going to be doing 2 streams tomorrow, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. We're going to be doing sprints during all of those. And you don't have to partake in every single sprint, but if you want to get in a few sprints here and there, we will be doing that. Got about 14 minutes left in this sprint, and I've been yammering on the whole time. Oh. This next part's a little bit hard. Yes, tomorrow is the special middle of the month stream. Tomorrow's the 15th of November, and there's 30 days in November, so it's like, it is the center of the month. It's at the halfway point. And that's why I'm doing two streams, basically, is like if anyone's falling behind and they need to get a few extra sprints in to catch up, or if they really just want to kind of get focused because they know they might be missing some time to be writing because Thanksgiving is a thing in the States. That too. I totally forgot about Thanksgiving, by the way. Totally forgot about Thanksgiving. I do, like, on Thanksgiving Day, I think I might stream in the morning since we will be having a late afternoon dinner with Jim's family. And Friday, like that Thursday and Friday of next week, I might be streaming in the morning instead of the afternoon. Oh, Wordwin! If you have a link to that, Wordwin, feel free to post it. Share that thing that you think is horrible trash, which I'm sure it's not. Writers and creative people need to get over, like, how awful they think their work is. And, like, some of it may actually be awful, but it's probably not as bad as what you think it is. Like, there are parts in this story where I'm just like, oh, no. No. But I'm sure if I go back and read it, it won't be as bad as I think it is. I know I stopped mid-sentence, and that's because I'm trying to debate on how to describe Polly, basically. On Tech Angel, 5,700 to hit par for the day. You can do it. Just take it one little chunk at a time. Just one little chunk at a time. And you don't have to always be consistent and pop out 400 or 500 words for every sprint. You can do it. We are our own worst critics. This is very true. This is very, very true. Yeah, I remember being a lot younger in like middle school and drawing doodles on my paper because I really wanted to start getting into drawing more without taking an art class because I didn't want anyone to look at my stuff. I was like, looking back at them now, I can actually see my own growth and change in the few sketches and doodles that I did, and I was like mortified if anyone had seen them. But awkwardly enough, I put my doodles on papers we had to turn in to the teachers, and a few times some teachers actually left comments like, "This is cool," and I was like, just like, oh my god, oh my god, I didn't realize they were gonna see it. Bumble, yes, fortunately and unfortunately, we are our own worst critics, but hopefully the more experience you have in the thing that you were doing, be it art or writing, you'll come to have a more constructive criticism of yourself. Yes. Yes. I will freeze that and make it an emote. Yes, wordsmithing is art just as much as painting and drawing, yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's why I say creative people. It's like anyone who writes, draws, does marker, digital art, concept art, even just like scientific drawings, like it's all creative. Anyways, back to this, I'm hanging in the middle of a sentence. He had never thought about taking his boys to meet, and I wanted to put what could have been the love of his life, because him and Polly were two different species. Sure. If I don't like it later, I will change it. Oh, that type of trash word one. Gotta be a little more specific. And that is not trash. That is absolutely not trash at all. I will be an advocate of that. That is completely normal. That particular topic should be completely normal. I know it's not, and it's taboo a whole bunch, but it should be normal. And there is a difference in the writing and the video part of that particular topic that I'm trying to avoid mentioning. But yes, there is a difference between, I'm just gonna say it, there is a difference between porn and erotica. I do believe, and lately there's been more erotica, and erotica to me is porn with high aesthetics. It is well thought out, gorgeous, just like very visually pleasing, not just in like there are two people banging, but there's a lot more going on all around. But the occasional smut is fine too. There are different levels. Yes, that is a completely normal topic for me, I guess. And since it is not safe for work topic, if anyone would like the link, you could whisper it to them, because I don't know Twitch's rules on not safe for work links. Yeah. I have no idea what the rules are concerning links in chat to not safe for work things. The witch's door, and that's totally fine. If you guys don't want to link to it, that's a-okay. Oh, Melody auto mod. And guys, if you do ever get auto modded, let me know, because I need to fix that. There we go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. I know for the most part, automod catches normal things. Like that key party. Remember, Melody, when you got censored for having key and party in the same sentence next to each other, and that was not what you were meaning at all? I honestly think that is what triggered automod. There's about 5 minutes left in this sprint. I might forever remember that. Zalister had to, like, allow it through. It was... I could not believe it. Yeah, it did. Automod did not like you that day. I also want to make a statement that I don't know if it would be weird or not. It probably would be, so that's fine. That's fine. I'm trying to write Christmas romance at the moment. Oh, Pine Lord, you're right. Yeah, I've been in a few streams where people have linked to not safe for work images. A teacher who is a secret billionaire, single mom with 4 kids. Yeah, those cheesy Hallmark movies. Oh my god. Like, they shouldn't feel cheesy. They should feel like a normal... Yeah. They should feel like a normal end of sentence. About 3 minutes left in this sprint. Yeah. Pine, yes, it's because she's Jewish. Yes. Jesus Witch's Door, that's... That went from like, oh, a Christmas story to, oh, a Christmas story? Oh, that sounds awesome. It sounds awesome. Alright, I'm playing with the cap to my water bottle because I'm not quite sure where I want to take this particular thing. I do want Squirrel Dad taking his sons over to visit the grave of his lost loved one, but I don't know what to do when they get there. Got about 2 minutes left in the sprint, and then we'll take a 10-minute break. There's a Center for Puppetry Arts in Atlanta. Weird. Not weird. I mean weird as in interesting. I didn't know that. Puppets creep me out. Puppets really do creep me out. So, And because they creep me out, I totally believe in my subconscious that they're not a thing out in the real world, but there are some people, they love dolls, they love puppets, so it shouldn't surprise me that there is a center for puppetry arts somewhere. Pine Lord, no, no. The largest center dedicated to puppetry in the world. Holy crap. Or country or something. Oh dear. I could talk more about the circle. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Bing! Time's up.
Bing, time is up. Get your word count in, everybody. I'm just gonna update my total. Oh, I don't think I've written anything. I wrote like a handful of words. No, I keep writing about... No, that's literally only a handful of words. It's like 30, that's like 50 words. But I broke the 42,000 mark. Oh, 2-1. Okay, oh my god. Oh, minus the 5562. Back to the original number. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm slowly creeping up there. Oh, word, when that's... that is awful. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah. I think Muppets are really the only thing that I like, and not even just Muppets, it's like Sesame Street in general. That was the only tolerable puppet that I could stand. I am slowly catching up to you, Melody. This is true, very slowly. But then again, I can write every day, and you can write on the weekends, and it makes up. It makes up for the gaps. I think we keep switching. We either keep switching between... I won't even... Like, the end of the week I might catch up with you, but then you'll blow past me again over the weekend, and that's okay. That's okay. Zealous are sipping on whiskey before you head home. I still don't know where to go for dinner, or if Jim has even thought of a place. He has not. He has not. So that's also something I need to think about whilst writing, whilst doing the writings. Okay. Pages is done. She must have been on. Boop, 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 at the half hour before I forget, because I will just totally forget and just sit here yammering away, which is something I don't normally do. Well, actually, I normally do ramble away when I stream, because I'm usually doing art, because I can art and talk at the same time. It's very hard to write one thing and talk something else. I hate it when this little break happens. It looks weird as all get out. Boop, boop. 7 minutes until our next sprint. Get up, stretch, maybe grab some water or something, give your brain a little break, close your eyes for a few minutes. Oh god. I know, just sitting here, trying to type, yeah, gets a toll on you pretty good. There we go. Which is door, your wine is gone. I've been thinking of still doing that drinking game, and it's not really a drinking game. Well, I guess it is. Like on the last day of November for Nano, and it does. Yeah, I was thinking of being the host of a drinking game writing stream, and the game would be every time I make a mistake, as in like misspelling, take a drink. But I probably won't be writing this story. I might be writing something else entirely and not related to this. But I don't know. I don't know if that would be a good idea, because it would be a 4-hour stream, and I'd probably make a very good amount of misspellings. A lot. Old Man Smithers, welcome back. That sounds like an amazing assistant. But yeah, I am very close to like actually and it's more of a celebration that Nano is over on that last day. The sprint page requires a login. Yes, it does. I think it shouldn't. Maybe I didn't actually put the correct one in there, but you do have to be a buddy of mine, and I have to be your buddy. We have to be buddies of each other on Nano for us to be in each other's sprints. There. I might have put in the wrong URL. Okay, I still have 1 more hour. Okay. Ah, lady. Oh, we're still sprinting. We are still sprinting, and welcome back. Creeping up the word count. I'm at 42,021 words now. I started out at something else today. How many words have I written today total? 700. That's okay. We got about 3.5 minutes until our next sprint. You're so close, Smithers. So close to that. I'm okay with these smaller word counts, mainly because I'm forcing some things just a little bit. I'm trying to let things just come off naturally, like I have been for this entire story, but not being close to the 50K has put a little bit of stress and a little bit of a damper on my mood. It's like, oh, now I have to come up with stuff and fill in things. It may not be true when I go back to read through the entire original story. Morbid, hit me with it. Hit me with your proposition. And Miak, hello, welcome, good to see you again. Rain Novel, thank you for the bits. Oh my god, cheers to you. Yes, oh my god, no ponytail stream. They're so rare. It's so rare when my hair is down, yeah. I'm so close, Smithers, so close. Rain, welcome. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Thank you for tuning in with us. We are going to be doing a sprint in about 2 minutes. If you would like to join, you can. That is the wrong place to put that. You don't have to join in on the, oh dear, physical link. If you would rather just listen to the stream, that's alright too. Morbid, that's a good idea. If I hadn't already done it. I've already written an epilogue, and when I started writing the story, I wrote the prologue into the story. So I have already covered those bases. I don't remember what they are, but I'm slightly stalling on going back to the original part. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't need to like hold off on adding more to it or reading through it, but I think it's because I wanted to flesh these out just a little bit more, because some of them are small, some of these insert scenes are small. But yeah, here's part one. Yeah, part one, I basically started with a prologue. I'm gonna scroll really quick. Watch your eyes. Pine Lord, thank you for the bits. Cheers to you. And yeah, epilogue. It's already in there. I could probably expand. Oh yeah, I could totally expand on the epilogue, for sure, but I wanted to get these more squared away. Oh, Rain, that's totally fine if you don't have a nano. Morbid, you did try. Thank you so much, though. Thank you for trying.
Ding! Let the writing begin.
Here we go, 20 minutes. 20 minutes and we are sprinting. I might actually hardcore sprint, because I'm at a nice place to do that. Rain, yeah, you make a very good point. Make a very good point. Let me totally get the sleep out of my eyes. There we go. Okay, where are they? Where are they? Going out today. Okay, so the boys are already out and about. All right. I might list all of their names. Can I remember all of their names? Scratcher, hider, runner, tosser, bounce. Oh no. I'm missing one. Who am I missing? Stuffer. I remembered all of the Squirrel Boy names. Oh my god. Oh. Got about 17 minutes left. Stream achievements are out, Tech Angel. Do enlighten us if you can spare the time. I'm not sure what stream achievements are. Yeah. Run-on sentence. Who cares? We're sprinting. Check your dashboard and see if you see something new. I see events, streaming apps. Nothing really new. The newest thing that I saw were the raids. I need to refresh. I see a stream summary. Yeah, that was the new thing that popped up. That's oh hey, there's the achievements. Let me get distracted. I wonder if they take into account all of your previous stats. Yeah, Zalis, for that, I think has been a thing a lot of people have wanted, is to track cumulative months rather than consecutive months for subscribers, which I would highly appreciate, because there are some months you can't subscribe to people. You need those extra few bucks. And for like several months probably too, before you even out again and you are able to subscribe again. So yeah, cumulative would be very nice. Okay, so they are taking into account previous hoop-de-raw. Cool, got about 13 minutes left in this sprint. I must be typing at a funny angle because my hand is cramping. Ooh. Oh noes. Thank you, Old Man Smithers, for hanging out, popping in, saying hi. Good luck on getting the rest of your words for today. Have a great dinner, have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you later. Nice, nice. Congrats on hitting your goal, too. Because my nose itches. Okay. For some reason, I thought I only had like a couple minutes left on the timer, and there's 11 minutes left of the sprint. It's probably because I've been writing very tiny snippets, and time has just like flown by. I can probably put these back. I can probably put my little writing things back. Oh dear. There we go. Wording. Dang. That's right, you do stream a lot, Wordwin. You stream a ton. A crap ton. I'll have to take a look at that. And Pine Lord, we all appreciate your time that you spend in all of our chats. I know I do. Thank you. And anyone who's watching right now, thank you so much for your time. It seriously, it means a lot to me that you guys would hang out here, even if it's just to use me to get your sprints done. It's still okay. I appreciate any time that anyone spends here. It is the most precious thing you could give to me or any other streamer. I mean, I guess we all hope that we do our best to keep you guys coming back, entertained, make friendships, build communities, etc., etc. Good vibes, good feels. As my should be typing. Got about 9 minutes left in the sprint. Yeah. Spelling for the win. Okay. Oh, thank you, lady. Thank you. Thank you. It's been work to put more positiveness into my streaming. I was very pessimistic and super not positive, especially earlier this year, and I finally decided to take a cue from another streamer that I watched, Lethal Frag, to start incorporating more positive feelings, overtones, undertones, and kindness, understanding in everything that I do on stream and off stream. And it's had a very positive impact on me personally, emotionally, mentally. And it's been nice. It's been really nice. So I try to be as supportive and encouraging and non-intrusive as I can be, as friendly as I can be. Nice. How do birds do science? With beakers. Got about 7 minutes left in the sprint. If I can pronounce my words correctly. I think I've already used this. Oh. Oh god, sorry about that fluttering. Sure. I think we are on the Starbound soundtrack, and we are. Nice. Nice. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Pine Lord and your punny dad jokes. Your punny animal dad jokes. Oh dear. Oh dear. There we go. There we go. Oh, tech. They actually had numbers the last time. Okay. I will get distracted and talk about this because I don't know what the next part is going to be. When I read over the FAQ, the frequently asked questions for like, how do you become partner? They didn't actually list numbers like they used to. Because it was like you had to have 500 consistent consecutive viewers, X amount of time streamed during the month. But now, when I went to go find out how to become a partner, all they said was you have to show consistent growth, and you have to be what Twitch is looking for in a streamer. That was the thing that you needed to do. In tech, you are correct. If we literally have to have 75 consecutive viewers consistently, that is going to be pretty rough for us creatives, because I think even the people who are partnered right now in the creative section, they have like between 20 and 50 consecutive viewers on when they stream. And the only person I've seen rise above that, an actual living person, has been K-Pike Fashion. And maybe Skyhook. I think those are the only two I'm aware of because I watch them. There are probably others, but I don't know who they are. And tech, I feel ya. I totally feel ya. On some days, I can barely get two. Actually, these days, it's been on the up and up, mainly because of writing. And I'm pretty sure when I go back to doing art 3 days a week and writing 2 days a week, the art days are going to be pretty sparse in terms of people, except for probably Pine Lord, Zaliser, Melody, maybe Morbid, and a few, maybe a couple others, maybe. I don't know. Broccoli Cat. Yeah, I have not branched out to make more acquaintances on Twitch in the creative streamer pool, basically. And that's mainly because I don't have time to watch everybody. The only time I really have to watch anyone or really listen to anyone is in the mornings. And I have kind of settled on Blaine for my morning streams because he does dramatic readings. 2 minutes left on this sprint, and he's just overall entertaining no matter what he's writing. It's always interesting and caught off guard because he's always writing new things too. Tech Angel, yes, you know if they can do it, so can you. Indeed. Like everybody can do it. It's that dedication and consistency that you really have to nail down. Is like, I never thought I was gonna get affiliate. Like into the affiliate program, and I eventually did. I actually got the invitation while I was on vacation this in September, and like that was amazing because I had applied for partnership last year, and I was averaging like 20 viewers last year before I took a hiatus because we were moving. I was averaging like 20-ish people. And I was streaming 5 days a week still, and I still got turned down, and yeah. But don't get disparaged. If you apply for a partnership on Twitch, that doesn't mean you will never get it. Some of the really big streamers, like Ko, he had to apply multiple times for partnership until he finally got it. Yep, lady. I also changed my schedule from last year, too. I used to stream in the mornings and not the afternoons, or maybe I streamed all day. I can't even remember. I cannot remember. Ah, there you go. There's Wordwin's link to Safe for Work writing. Got about 20 seconds left. Tech Angel, you've been painting for about a year and a half now. That's right, I need to follow people. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bing! Time's up.
Time is up, and I actually have a word count this time to add. Let's see, drop down, add. I'm going to add it, and then I'm going to take a break. 259. It's not much, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm going to get up, stretch, walk around a little bit. If you guys have been writing or watching for a while, I highly encourage you to do the same. Take care of yourselves, get up for some air, some water, anything, and I will meet you guys back here in about 3 minutes. All right, we are back. Thank you for sticking with me through that short break. Oh my god. Clundy Man, hello. How are you doing? Welcome back. Nice melody. Oh, that's right. You were home. You snuck home. Let's see. I'm going to get another group sprint started. There's going to be 2 more today. This one and another one. At the hour and the half hour, and they're just gonna be 20 minutes long. Boop, boop. Copy that, paste that, there we go. Close that, dude. Yeah, I'll close that, dude, just because. So about 6 minutes, we'll do another 20-minute sprint. And now I need to decide where I'm gonna go with this. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I actually don't know why I started streaming in the afternoons. I think it was because of the daylight. I think it was because of the daylight. Because I get much more peppy and alive in the afternoons. Even if it's a cloudy day, it gets really bright on this side of the house in the afternoons. So at the other house, it got really bright in the mornings because the window was on the other side of the house. Let's see. Okay. Do I actually, like, I would like to. Yeah, I would like to really stretch these out into their own chapters, but I don't know. I don't know. They may not be chapters. They may be inserts and just little breaks. It's not like, here's chapter 1 through 12. And 6 chapters are of the birds migrating, and 6 chapters are of the squirrels left at home. Did I ever finish that greenhouse? Nope. I did not. But my mom planted a garden this summer, and she basically planted it for the both of us, because I had surgery in March, and that took a while to recover from. But my mom still planted the garden for the both of us, and we actually harvested quite a lot of stuff out of it: onions, zucchini, like 3 different types of string beans, corn. There was some garlic in there. There was some summer squash in there. Cucumbers, tomatoes out the wazoo. She also planted cabbage and kale and carrots. Oh my god, so many carrots. And yeah, Jim and I, like, sometimes had a week's worth of our groceries just from her garden. It was really nice. But yeah, I basically took the rest of that spring to recover, like a solid 8 weeks and then some. And on the tail end of recovering from that, I got back to streaming. Yeah. I'm almost thinking I should also write another winter scene. To stretch out those words. Lady can't even grow weeds? Oh, that's okay. That is okay. 5 is pretty okay. Just lengthwise, 4 is really short. Oh, it's because it's the blizzard. No, it's not the blizzard. It's after the blizzard. Okay. That probably doesn't make any sense. I will leave it there for later. I might go over to the epilogue and add on to that. I'm gonna be having a sprint in about 2 minutes. Post another link in there. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's in there. How long is this? 9 pages of stuff. Part 1, epilogue. I'm just such a cheesy note ended on it. Oh my god. Morbid. Nice. Nice. Okay, that can go away for now. I have no idea. I honestly have no idea. So this is the beginning of the winter. And then a blizzard hits like the day after. And that's what I cliffhung the ending of this. And then immediately picked up where I left off with it in the next one. So I can't use that. Why is there so much space in between this? Holy cripe. Cripes? I might, yeah, I need to tack onto the end of this. I really do. Alright. Ah, nice lady. Done with your essay, onto a new project. Congrats on finishing your essay. Go back over to describe things? Yeah. Or over-describe things? I could. That's what tomorrow is for, is adding in...
Ding! Let the writing begin.
Is starting from square one and reading through and adding in those descriptions bit by bit by bit. And hope that there's 8,000 words of descriptions and whatnot left to put in there. Okay. We just listened to this. Or no. Yes, we did. This is the original. Okay. Come here. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. We'll be fine. Music is fine. Oh dear. Okay. That's a big old paragraph. Yes, Paintfish. I'm pretty sure people know by now that they can spend their krill here. There we go. 19 minutes left. Okay. Maybe? There we go. And I could list them one by one. Yep, Zalister, yep. And that's not all of your hours for as long as you have been watching me. That is this year. Or when I got Ankbot up and running like some months ago. So that's not counting all of your hours. That's counting only the last maybe 6 months. I forgot when I got the bot up and running again. Yeah, otherwise... you and Wordwin and Technol would have like the most hours out of everybody. And probably Mac too. Lurking intensifies. Erica. Just got back and getting some dinner. Of course, and always, my condolences, my thoughts and strength are with you and your family. And yes, Erica, the Twitch layout might be a little bit different. They have been continuously tweaking it. I think today they just added streaming achievements. As Tech Angel, streaming achievements, I think, just went live today. I'm not sure what that means for the rest of the overall look of Twitch. I haven't really perused much, but yeah. Always changing. Sure. Twitch has also been rolling out a new layout last couple weeks. Okay. They said they incorporated Patreon to Twitch. I think that might be true. 13 minutes left in this sprint. I do remember seeing a thing of that they were going to incorporate Patreon to Twitch. I didn't know if they had done that already or not, though. That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty neat. Look at the extensions on your dashboard. Yes. It probably is there. If it loads. God, they've got a lot. Yeah, oh my god, they've got a lot of extensions. Like for different games? Different overlays, tiles, radio, like music extensions. I don't see Patreon though, not yet. Good lord, how many are there? Okay. Oh, there's a Streamlabs stream schedule and countdown as my eyes adjust all the scrolling. Yeah, there's not one yet for Patreon. Thought there were like streaming apps too. I don't know. I'm not sure what streaming apps. Oh, those are the things to help you stream. Okay. Okay, like Streamlabs, broadcasting tools, okay. Okay, so it would probably show up in the extensions. Um, Writing in past tense adds in a crap ton of words. Jesus. Would have been instead of were or was, yeah. You can manipulate the past tense into your benefit. I think I mentioned early on too was that if you wanted to stretch your word count just a little bit more, is don't use contractions. Is that what they're called? Instead of saying whose shell, you would type who is shell. And instead of typing don't, you type do not. It doesn't work for can't, because I think cannot is one word. Let me type that right now. Yeah, it doesn't work for can't, but yeah, don't. Yeah, not plurals, but who is, do not, those sorts of things. If you would like to stretch it, it will feel a little bit weird because like everyone's normal day-to-day speech includes tons of shortenings of words. Because they're short, they're shorter. You don't have to say as much. You can make the same point using the shorter version of them. Which I'm gonna cheat just a touch, and it's not cheating either. Got about 4 minutes left in this sprint. Got about 2 minutes left in the sprint. This is your 2-minute warning. Rain's still lurking. I see you there. We're going to take a 10-minute break after this sprint, and then we'll do one last 20-minute sprint for the day. And a reminder, tomorrow is going to be an extra long day of streaming for me. I'm going to be streaming in the morning, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern, which is 7 a.m. Pacific. And I'll stream for 3, maybe 4 hours, depending on how the morning goes. And then I will stream my regular time in the afternoon, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern or noon Pacific. Well, and noon Pacific, I suppose. Got about 30 seconds left. I might... Yeah, I'm just gonna boop. Boop. Okay. I'm gonna wait it out right there. I got into a nice stopping point. And my hand is finally like starting to feel the typing cramp, and it could be at the angle that my wrist is at. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bing! Time's up.
Time's up. Let's do the drop down. Add 2, 463. Add to the total, and at the end of my stream, I will like retally all of the totals, both totals of both of these, of both parts, blah blah blah. How many times can I say both? I will retally both of the parts of the story to make sure my word count ends up accurate. There you go. Right now I'm at 42,743 words, but I do know I added in like 3 or 4 words in somewhere else. So yeah. Clendy Man, nice. See you there. Nice, guys, nice. I see you there. Cademan, hello. Yes, a writing stream. I'm writing for the entire month of November, and tomorrow's the extra long writing streams. 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, because I do need a break for lunch. Awesome, everybody. And it's alright if you don't get your word count number in, that's totally fine. Take a little tiny break, of which I may or may not write during that little tiny break, which is fine. If you're on a roll and you want to keep writing, go for it. If you need the break to get up, walk around a little bit, maybe grab a snack or a drink, go for it. Cademan, I write a variety of things. It can range from science fiction to fantasy to literature to just like anything. This particular story is more along, it's not, I don't know what genre this is, but it's basically a Pixar movie about animals. That's the best way I can describe the entirety of it. It is only animals, no human influences. The theme, though, of the story is that little tiny summary, and that's like the barest of bones summary of the entire piece. And it's really like about family, what family is, what family can be, what family means to the characters in the story. And that was not the original intent, but it turned out that way, and I'm kind of glad that it did, because it has given me a lot of fodder to write. Fantasy adventure with a drama theme. Morbid. Oh my god, Cademan, thank you for the host. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. My current problem is that I have written the end of my story. And if you are familiar with Nano, I have not reached the 50,000 word goal yet, so I'm trying to fill in the gaps. I'm trying to fill in the gaps here. Yeah. Ah, Tech Angel, yes, yes. Do I use Scrivener as well? I do not. I wish that I did on this because it is such a large project, but I don't. Epilogues, prologues, intermissions. I've already written my epilogue and my prologue into the story, and these are kind of the intermissions, yeah. Still having a struggle where you want to do both things. Ah, yes, yes, tech. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. That's why I have been arting in the mornings or over the weekend. I'm just a colorist. These are not my lines. It's why I've been arting over the weekend and in the mornings is to like get that out of my system so I don't feel bad for writing during my streams instead of doing art, because I really drive to do art a whole lot and always be getting better, etc. Melody, you're determined to finish the 50k goal tomorrow night. Awesome. You can totally do it. You can totally do it. You are so close. You were so incredibly close to getting there. I'm actually also pushing to get to 50k tomorrow, and I'm currently at like almost 43,000. So I'm, oh god, if I could pick something and just write it, not a problem. Filling in the gaps, I don't know if I can do that. Oh, Killer Monk, that was the Starfire that I colored over the weekend. The lines were by Chat Zodis. I printed them out a really long time ago, because I have watercolor pencils, and I took some time on Friday, actually, because I didn't stream because my computer was broke. I took the time on Friday to color it. And finish the novel before the 30th. Yes, so close. And you've never done it before? Write a mini spin-off for one of the characters. I was thinking about that. It would give me, I could totally write 7,000 words of a spin-off of a character, indeed. Very much so. And I've been trying to think of which character to do that with, because I have no idea. And Killer Monk, if you want a better view of the Starfire and the progress of the Starfire, you can hit up my Instagram. I've been posting headshots of the Starfire. My Instagram link is somewhere in there. Ah, Cademan, you write yourself, but only in Swedish. Ah, dude, that's awesome. That is awesome. It's like, you don't have to write in English. How Squirrel Dad got his groove back. No. I was thinking one of the lesser mentioned characters. Oh, it could be the deer. It could be the deer. So I did mention, like, there is a scene in here where Squirrel Dad basically meets a stag, a male deer, in the mornings, and Squirrel Dad rides on the antlers to go over to the little commemoration site to like help keep it cleaned up and whatnot, and the deer also helps to keep it cleaned up and whatnot, but the deer had to leave for the winter. They had to travel south, so I could totally do that. I could totally do that. Okay. I may not be able to read what you write, Cademan, but other people who do read Swedish can. Any writing is good writing, whether it's in your native tongue or you write it in English, even if you're not fluent in it. I mean, any writing is good writing, and I kind of need more water. That's all right. That's all right. I'll be fine. Got about about 2 minutes left until our next sprint. If you're not a buddy of mine on Nano, and you are on Nano, and you would like to be a buddy of mine, you can. Yeah, tomorrow, that spin-off. that spin-off. That would probably add, how much is this? The whole thing. This whole thing is about 6,300 words, just short of 6,300 words. If I did a deer spinoff, I should be able to do an equal amount of words as to this part right here. Yeah, that is doable. That is doable. Oh. Come back. There we go. There we go. There we go. Leave that there so I can remind myself. And the only reason I wouldn't start that tonight is because I have no idea where to start it. And I'm not sure if I want to continue on this particular scene. I think I can continue this. Yeah, I can. I can continue that, for sure. For sure. If Google Translate or any other translation program was better at its job, I would read all the writings. I would read all of the writings. Oh, crap. Okay. Sprint!
Ding! Let the writing begin.
Let the writing begin. 20 minutes. We got 20 minutes here. Ah, Silent Willow, welcome back. Good to see you. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Hope everyone is still having a wonderful day, or at least a better day today. This is almost kind of like a moral of the story. Yeah. No? Alright. I'll take it. Oh, writing is going pretty good. Oh my god, you... I almost did this at the end of the sentence to relay that the squirrel was smiling. Oh my god. No. This is not... No. Just gently slap my own hand for trying to add in an emote in the middle of a story. Mm. Powerful. I am kind of fluffing and extending the words. Oh, SM Wrights. The Witch's Door. Do you have any information on SM Wrights? The last time I saw him was a couple weeks ago, I believe, streaming-wise. We got about 16 minutes left in this sprint. Yeah, I haven't seen SM Wrights in a while. I have not seen WWJB in a while. Yeah. Oh, God. This is me arguing with myself. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of like a moral of the story, like after school special. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with this because it's positive reinforcement. At least I hope it is. It's sappy as all sap, but that's okay. Silent, hopefully you'll be returning to streaming as well. Am I already following you? I am already following you. Alright, awesome. If anyone else is a streamer in chat, feel free to speak up and share. I don't mind at all. At like one bit. Go for it. Totally go for it. It's like, you can even link to your stream if you like. Tell us a little bit about what you stream, whether it's creative or not. Like, I would prefer creative. But if you game and do creative, or if you game, like, that's fine. Anything at all. Anything at all. It's like, we won't grow our channels by ourselves. Like, it takes a network of people. At least I believe it takes a network of people. It's like you make friends, you support each other, you literally like help boost each other's numbers, and then it grows and grows from there. That's kind of been the thing that's been happening, which is really neat. It's been really cool lately. Let's see. Yeah, my hand is not agreeing with me. I'm missing something. I know I've written this part, but where is it? Ah, Captain Renault, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Welcome to the tank, and well met. Since you're new here, my name is Jasmo. I'm usually a variety creative streamer, but during the month of November, I will be writing, because it is National Novel Writing Month. It's an open challenge to write 50,000 words, and that's it. There's really no prizes involved, it's just a challenge, and it's really to get writers writing more, maybe developing some better writing habits and or whatnot. Yeah, and I'm close to it. I'm close, so close to that goal. Yes, this part, okay, hang on. Yes, please do save that. Okay. I'm gonna be reading silently just for a little bit. If want, oh my god, oh my god. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh my god, the editing is gonna be atrocious on this. That's what word sprints may get some of us. Like, being a fast typer does not mean anything. That just means you can type fast. It does not mean you are a consistent typer, or you're typing quality things. You're just spitting things out as quickly as possible, regardless of quality. And sometimes I type so fast I do not type words. Whole words, I leave them out because my brain thinks that I've already typed them. It's great. No, oh my god. I have no water left, damn it. That's okay. That is okay. Got about 8 minutes left in the sprint. Yeah. I'll have to come back to that. Okay. Or, okay, maybe not the whole thing. That part doesn't make much sense. That's alright. That's the part that I wanted to see about. Okay. Let's see. I shouldn't even be scrolling through this. It is too much to scroll through. Okay. Oh. 6 minutes left in the sprint. Jesus, Wordwind. Shit, Poison Ivy is monstrous. Oh dear. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Next. There we go. Lovely, lovely music. Alright, about 5 minutes left in the sprint as the sun sets. I wish you guys would see the golden light rather than just a washout. Yeah, because there's a warm golden light just streaming through and around the curtains. It's nice. It's very nice. Actually. There you go. Yeah, that's totally one from Mother Nature. Agreed. Agreed. Have about 3 minutes left in the sprint. And it's not really peace. It might be more, there you go. Sure. Why not? Okay. And then there's the epilogue. There is the epilogue. Which does come after. Scroll. There we go. Except it's really close to the end of my stream. 2-minute warning on this sprint. You have less than 2 minutes left. I am gonna have to recount them though. Hang on. There we go. Okay. I don't know if I can add any more than this. Can I? Should I? I don't know. How much have I written total today? Today I've written a total of 1,400 plus words. That's okay. I'm gonna push really heavy for tomorrow. So, tomorrow I'm gonna have 2 streams, one in the morning starting at 10 a.m. Eastern or 7 a.m. Pacific. And it's gonna go for 3, maybe 4 hours, and it's gonna be writing and full of writing sprints. Then I'm gonna stream at my usual time, 3 p.m. Eastern or noon Pacific, as well, and that's to really give a really hard push for the end of Nano. And tomorrow I think I am going to be writing a spin-off of some kind of some animals in this story, kind of like how I wrote these winter scenes. I will probably switch over to a different set of animals and do like a whole winter scenes that can be inserted or not inserted. I don't know if I'll actually keep them or not, etc, etc. But tomorrow I'm gonna push for the 50,000 word mark. I'm about 7,000 words away from that. Yeah, this, I'm gonna clear this because I'm gonna have to redo all of that. Or is this part 1? I don't know. Yeah, that's part 1. Okay. We changed the number on that, so it's 36466.
Time's up.
Time's up! Alright. There's that guy. Plus, because I added words in here and there. 6570. There we go. Oh, Jim must have come home early. So, oh my god, yes! 43036. Come here. Numbers 43036. Boom. Past that 43,000 mark. So I have less than 7,000 words to write until the end, and that is going to be my like overachiever goal for tomorrow, is writing that last 7,000 words. If I hit it, great. If I don't, that's gonna still be okay. There's half a month left, and I'm gonna call it for my stream for today. So thank you everyone for watching, tuning in, joining in the sprints. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. If you are new around here and you would like to know when I go live, you can follow me on Twitch and on Twitter at JasmoColors, and I will catch you guys all next time.